It's Friday, and normal Friday vlog. You can no dark glasses today because we're inside because it's pissing it down. I tried to do this a little earlier. I tried to do some videoing earlier, but it was just ludicrous. I was sitting over there and the lights were on and just noisy face and just couldn't do it. So I have to do it again. Take two. But I think we're all right now. The cat and the dog seem to be getting on all right. Lurcher, yeah, Lurcher's over there. Everything else is fine. I'm just going to redo the focus. That's all fine. I got one of these apps. I don't know if you can see this. There's me. Okay, so I can do all sorts of things remotely now, and seems to be working fine. Oh, the cat's arrived. Hello, cat. Yes, so the cat's arrived. Friday the 13th. Has anything gone wrong for you? Well, no, it hasn't for me. Hang on. What's up? What do you want? Come on, up you come. Are you coming up or not? This cat is vicious. No, she wants to play now. She's lying on her back, giving it that. And we play the Russian roulette. This is where I tickle her tummy and she's going, hee hee hee, and then bites. I've told you that in the first one. So, Friday. I'm on a mince pie hunt. This time of year, I love mince pies. I really love mince pies. And I go to all the supermarkets and I try them and see if they're any better than mine. And mine are amazing. I make my own pastry. I love to cook. One of the things, I don't know if you knew about me, but I love cooking. And during COVID, I spent a lot of time trying to get things just right with one particular meal that I do, and I'm doing that tonight, so it's going to be lovely. Back to mince pies. I love me mince pies, and I make this pastry it's a normal rough cut pastry, but then I roll it out in caster sugar. Instead of putting caster sugar into the pastry, which makes it go very brittle and it's really difficult to use, instead of rolling out on flour, I roll it out on caster sugar. So the sugar gets absorbed into the pastry, and when you roll it out, you can get it out so thin. And then I just put it in my tart tin and crimp it down, and going to make some in a bit. Actually, it's 5 o'clock. I'm not going to make it today. I'm going to make it tomorrow because it's 5 o'clock, and that means that she who must be paid will be home soon. Obeyed. Anyway, so I'm on a mince pie hunt. These are the Waitrose ones. I don't know if you can see, we just bring it up to here. These are the Waitrose all butter mince pies. Let me just take you into focus. I've got a very narrow focus stop today, f-stop. So, right, so these are the all butter mince pies, and they are Waitrose made with love. A big machine stamping them all out. The person who pushes the button loves it. Oh, with love. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk. No, so you've got these Waitrose mince pies. They are the best. I've tried the Waitrose ones and Co-op. It's just the pastry is just floury. I don't know, pastry and flour, but it's not been cooked properly. The Sainsbury's one, I don't use Sainsbury's, so I'm boycotting Sainsbury's, and I have done for about 3 years. So I can't tell you about that store. We won't mention the S store anymore. But there you go. So it's M&S, which are okay. Tesco's, out of the big ones, they're the best. Between Aldi's, they're not too bad. Lidl's, yeah, they're okay. But these are the best. So they're deep fill ones as well. You know what it's like when you go around your grandma's house and you've got a mince pie and the pastry is 1/4 of an inch thick and there's just a smear of mincemeat in, and then you've got in another 1/4 of an inch and Yeah. Oh, the cat's licking its... Aren't you? She's looking at me. No, I'm going to carry on. Anyway, so where do we get to? Mince pies. Got to have mince pies in your life. And I wish they had mince pies all year round because they are so scrummy. I'm 65 and I'm using the word scrummy. I'll be putting the word like in every 30s will. Like, I like the like mince, like pies, like, you know, like, they're infuriating. Why do they do that? You know, it's poor vocabulary. I was going to say vernaculars then, but poor vocabulary. Like, anyway, we won't go on about that. So it's a beautiful day, apart from the fact that it's pissing down with rain. We've got heavy rain coming in tonight, torrential rain. If you look at the Met Office, that's Friday the 13th for down in the southwest. Big line of cloud going. So never mind, it's fine. I'm inside. I'm not like living in the camper van. Took the camper out yesterday. Where did we go? Went up to Chard. Went up to the Chard Reservoir, which was nice, I've got to be honest with you. Walked around the reservoir, which was exceedingly enjoyable. She's ripping the carpet to shreds now. Don't get cats, dogs. So anyway, so there we are. Me and the hound walking around Chard Reservoir with my good friend Cheryl. I haven't seen her for years, and she said, I'm in the area, do you fancy meeting me? Well, she's in Sherborne, so she said, do you fancy meeting me halfway? And I went, yeah. So we met up at Chard, walked around the reservoir there, and had a cup of tea, and then we went. So it was nice to meet up with an old friend. And this is our 30th year that we'd known each other. So, yeah. Well, yesterday, 12th of October, would have been our 30th anniversary for being friends, which is nice. I like that. Long-term friends. We've gone through a lot. Yeah, it's gone through a hell of a lot. But there you go. She's not a mince pie lover. I think she likes to make her own, and hers are nice, but they're not like the 1/4 inch thick pastry granny ones. No. Would you like a mince pie? No, thanks. And, you know, you've only got one. There's like the grandpa's only got one tooth because he's been eating the mince pies. Right. Okay. Now, I did make a video during the week, which I put on at the beginning of this one. So, or you get a separate one. I haven't decided yet. Anyway, so last Saturday, we were doing an outside broadcast, and the outside broadcast went completely and utterly bloody wrong. I mean, it was pants. It was the worst. Everything that went wrong could go wrong. So we turned up. Now, we went to Kenaway House in Sidmouth, which is a really nice place. So we turned up and we said, right, we're here. And they said, yep, here you go. And here's the internet code. So thank you very much. A radio station, you need to be able to connect back to your servers and stuff. So that's what we did. So connected it up, couldn't connect. So I said, oh, we can't connect. Oh, well, the web works. Yes, the web works. Their IT guys had clamped down everything on their network. So the only traffic that you could go through was web traffic. Now we use different ports in the 8000s. No, firewall, cut it all off. Did I just bang my mic? Sorry about that. I've got this little lavalier mic, very nice little things. And that was it, I'm afraid. Knocked that into touch. So we couldn't connect to anything apart from the web. Now, I haven't written a web redirect. I could do, and I used to do that. I used to have all sorts of things running on port 443. So instead of being web traffic, it was SSH and stuff like that. And you could do all sorts of things, but didn't have the time. So I grabbed out of my bag my little a 4G router, which is what I'm using this weekend. So there I am, 4G router, put the SIM card in, and I'd only just bought this SIM card. It was Lycra Mobile, and don't use Lycra Mobile. Awful. I'll explain. So there I am. I put the SIM card in when I was here, and it said you need to put the £10 on it. So I put my £10 on it, and a guaranteed 25 or 20 gigabytes of data. So I put the SIM card out of my phone. So I registered it, made the call, done everything I was supposed to do. Did a speed test, and it was like getting 5 megs or 5 megs download, 5 megs upload, which is fine for a radio station. So I put the thing in the router, and it worked. Did a speed test. Yep, everything was working. The next day, I plugged it in. You've got 0 data. What do you mean I've got 0 data? Of course, I've got 20 gigabytes. My router says you've used 1.2 megabytes of data, right? And Lycra Mobile, no, you're not going to get on. You're not going to work. Turn roaming off. No, couldn't connect 2G, 3G, 4G. Nothing worked. You ring Lycra Mobile. This is what I did on Monday. And said, hey, hello, we can't understand you. Click. This is after 20 minutes of being on the wait. You eventually ring them again. You get through. Hello, I bought this SIM. Click. Try it again. Hello, I bought this SIM card. Yes, hello. And they're all Indian. I think Lycra Mobile are out there. And I'm not being racist here. I just can't hear them because as I told you in my first video, I've got a hearing disability. I got blown up. And there I am, talking to this guy, and he's like, blah, 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 and I said, please slow down. I have a hearing disability. Click. Give up, tore the SIM card up, never buy Lycra Mobile again. And you shouldn't either. Awful bloody company. They're probably watching this going, oh, no, we're not. We're going to sue you. I've got no money. Anyway, right. So everything went wrong. I mean, every bloody thing went wrong. Gavin was trying to do his show. The USB connections, it didn't want to work. Eventually, when we got it working, it kept falling out. The internet kept falling out. Now, we're up at, by the time you see this, we will have done Sunday because we're up at the observatory. Lockyer Observatory. I've got a low battery here. Oh dear. So if it goes off, I'd have to change it. But we're off at the observatory this weekend. Now, I've tested my router, so I bought an EE SIM now. Oh, and the other thing with Lycra Mobile is you couldn't tether. So you couldn't say, well, I'll tether it from my phone. No. It was just awful. So I bought an EE data SIM, 8 gigs of data, and you get, and it's 10 quid, and it's working. I've just tested it. I've had the whole thing tested end to end on the table in the kitchen. Absolutely perfect. Anyway, see how that goes. Anyway, check in next week and I'll tell you how that goes. It should be all right. We did one last year and it was absolutely fantastic. Lockyer Observatory. They have lots of science things and they do lots of. Sorry, it's the cat running around into doors. She's into an activity space. She's like. Luna's sitting there. Oh, it's Friday. Friday is when a certain dog gets a bath. No, she's not no. Because she's all itchy and stuff, and so she has to have a bath. So, little Luna there, we take the collar off, and she's immediately, I'm getting a bath, and the head went down. Cat again. The head went down, and she sloped off down the stairs because she knew exactly what was coming up. She's going to get wet when we're going to go out for a walk tonight. It's going to be pouring down. I'll just stick some soap on her and take her out for a walk. And she'll be this big bundle of foam. Did you hear that? It's bath time, Luna. Yeah, she's asleep. So it's Sidmouth, and it's the Friday the 13th, and it is just pouring it down. Oh well. I'll just kick me box. There we go. Waitrose all butter mince pies. They are absolutely delicious. Go and try them. Cream. Go and put some cream on them. And if you're going to heat them up using the oven, hang on, I'm being stared at by said cat. What is it? Hey, cat. Hey, come here. No. Meow. Tearing around. Now she's hiding behind the door. Have you ever seen Simon's cat? That's what this thing's like. Oh, it's ah, isn't it? Come over here, Munchy. Hang on, we'll see if we can get the cat here. Come on, come up here. No, come on. Here we go. Ready? Come on. Here we go. This is Munchkin. Okay, I'm not a cat person. I'm a dog person, but this is Munchkin. Say hello. Oh, come here. What's this up here? Munchy. There we go. Let's just turn that off for a second. This is Munchkin. Say hello, Munchkin. Hello, Munchkin. She's looking at herself, and she is an absolute treasure. Pain in the bloody arse. Oh, she's like, feed me, aren't you? There we go. Let me just come on down there a bit there. Here we go. She likes to play. She likes to have her tummy tickled, don't you? And she's purring like crazy. I don't know if you can. Hang on, let me see if I can get the mic here. Hang on. I don't know if you can hear that, but she is. Yeah, she's purring like crazy. So, little Munchie, aren't you? Little Munchkin. She just wants to go and stand in the window and chase things. Oh, Spider's doing well. You called her Sally the Spider. Go on, in you get. Sally the Spider. She's doing well. She's fat, a big fat spider. Ooh. This cat likes to put its arse in your face. That's it, you know. Oh, no, she's not interested in that. She wants to go and pull the carpet to bits. So my pet spider is doing really well. Fat, she's like the size of my thumb. You can't see that. She's like the size of this huge thing. And poor old cat there. Isn't that right? Yeah. So we've got this lovely spider, and it rained last night. She just, every day she rewinds her nest. And she did it yesterday, and then it poured down and she's disappeared. So she's probably out there hiding under a leaf or something. They can go days without food. And this thing ate a wasp and 2 big flies in one sitting. I went out there and she's got this, you know what it's like when you're eating corn, you know? And that's what it was like with this wasp. She'd had this little bee or wasp, and she was like, they inject something into it, then suck all the juices out. And then there was these 2 big houseflies in the web, and she's slurping everything. It's just covered. Anyway, she's disappeared for a couple of days. I expect she'll be back. I think I've got some footage somewhere. I'll stick it up. So there you go. Our spider's doing well. The guy who was delivering some parcels saw this spider and get away. I told you, it's oh, don't, I'm scared of spiders. He's like tiny guy, you know, and this, never mind. Right, okay, it's time to disappear. I've got a very large bottle of whiskey to get through today. And you know, it's a shame. You've got to get through these things because they just keep reproducing. If you don't drink the contents, it's just awful. You know, you end up with bottles and bottles and bottles of whiskey just reproducing all the time. Oh, the cat's licking its again, aren't you? Luna's asleep. She doesn't know she's going to get a bath. Normally, I have a bath as well. You know, that's why my hair's looking a bit dishevelled, sticking out at an angle. So, enjoy your weekend. I hope Friday the 13th was good for you. I know people, they're so scared of everything. Oh my word, it's Friday the 13th. I'm not going out. My biorhythms are all over the place. I'm not going out. It's just like, well, get on with it, you know. Yep. Oh, it's broken. Everything's broken. Never mind, I have to fix it. So until next time, be cheerful and keep it up. Oh, they gave me 4 tablets. These little diamond-shaped tablets. I'm not going to tell you what they're for. They'll see if they work. Maybe they won't. I'll get a sore wrist.